Hello and welcome to this video. Today I want to share my biggest learning that I had in 2022, because maybe you are working and you're constantly busy, but you feel like not really productive and you work all the time, your day is full, but you don't get shit done and you don't see results after long hours of work or long weeks of work. And I had that. And yes, in 2022 I had a realization. I had, in my opinion, the solution for this problem. So yes, I wanted to share this here. So yeah, enjoy. Okay, so the learning for me was to realize the difference between preparing for action and taking action. So taking action is doing an action that brings you closer to your goals. Preparing for action, on the other hand, is an action that no matter how often you do it, how often you repeat it, doesn't bring you closer to your goals. However, this doesn't mean that you shouldn't prepare for action, because preparing for action is not stuff like watching TV or reading a newsletter or watching the news, right? Something like this, which is completely useless, in my opinion. It is still useful, but only preparing for action. The action itself won't bring you closer to your goals. You can also call it sharpening the skills and executing a skill, right? And I will now make you some examples so it's maybe a bit clearer. So for example, if you have to go to make 20,000 euros in commission in sales, for example, taking action is doing actual sales calls with prospects where you can actually make the money and come closer to your goals. Preparing for action or sharpening the skills would be practicing objection handling, doing role plays with other people who you want to train together with, reading knowledge about sales, reading know-how. Both have its place, like doing the sales skills and preparing for action. But if you only do the role plays, if you only read books about sales, you will never make the 20K. Only if you go out there and take action, do the sales call, even if you don't feel perfect, even if you don't feel ready for it maybe, yes, you will have the chance to achieve your goals. And for me, for example, I'm a personality type. This is very logical. Like there are the 4 personality types who wants to prepare everything and know everything before he takes action. And I think this is one of the biggest reasons why I'm not as successful as I could be at my age, because I'm working on myself and on money and etc. for quite a long time now, but I'm not as successful as I could have been, in my opinion, because I want everything to be perfect. What if your goal is going to the gym or building muscles? You can read about going to the gym, or read about exercising, you can read about nutrition, etc. Or you can, this is preparing for action, or you could simply go to the gym and lift the weights. This is an obvious example, so it makes it clearer for you. But look at your goals, look at these action steps you could do, and always look at the 2 categories. Is it taking action or preparing for action? Is it sharpening the skills or is it executing a skill? Sometimes you might have the question, okay, what should you focus on every day? What are their daily to-dos? Because I realized with many people, and I also had it myself, like I wanted to do in one day, I wanted to do everything. I wanted to wake up early, go to the gym, do this, do that, read 30 minutes a day and do this for 30 minutes a day, meditate. I wanted to do everything to have the perfect day and to be perfectly into this self-improvement thing. And then I realized, and I learned also from my mentor, success is, in the long run, is very easy. This is from my mentor. It is only, and the most successful people in the world only do 1 or 2 things for the longest period of time. Like it's just doing the one thing that is most important for your goal, for your business, for your gym journey, your personal development journey. 1 or 2 actions, and then just repeat it daily. Just do it every day. It's never like a big thing that you do on one day that makes you successful. It's just the little steps you execute daily that will make you successful. And I remember this like a couple of days ago. So what I made is I made myself a table with my goals and wrote down the action steps. And this is another thing that I want to share here. Maybe it will help you as well. So, and I do it like the following. I first look at, on one hand, okay, what is my goal for in 1 year? Or in my case, okay, what is the goal for the end of 2023? And I also have a more long-term goal. This can be 10 years, this can also be 5 years. And here, in my opinion, what is important, some people say, okay, you should set very high goals. Some people say you should set lower goals, but more realistic goals. I think both is fine and both have its place. But in my opinion, what's most important, if you have the more long-term goal or mid-term goal, you should make it as big or low that it is like, you set the goal in such a way that it creates a motivation and fire inside yourself, that you want to work and you want to achieve this goal. Because usually it's envisioning a lifestyle, envisioning an emotion, in my opinion, that you want to have. For example, traveling the world for me, or traveling the world, having an awesome, cool YouTube channel that motivates people to take action, like I had, because that's why I also started the channel. I had some people like on YouTube that lived the dream that I wanted to live and motivated me to take action, and this is what I want to do with this channel. And this is, for example, one of my midterm goals, like traveling, documenting everything on YouTube, having a cool, awesome channel that motivates people to move. And this is when I visualize this is like really like inflames a fire inside of myself. And this is, in my opinion, important to have like a midterm or long-term goal that really motivates you to do something, motivates you to take action. Because sometimes if the goals are too high, this is okay, this is good. But if it doesn't motivate you, if the goals don't move you in any way, it's worthless, in my opinion. Okay, and then you just make a table on the one side, on the left side, in my case, you put your goals for example, what should happen in 1 year. List everything. On the other hand, on the right side, you list everything that should happen in 5 years, or that should be achieved in 5 years or 10 years. Whatever motivates you, whatever lifestyle you envision, whatever lifestyle inflames the fire inside of you. Okay, and then you just, under these goals, you just write your to-dos, your daily to-dos, and we just take what we have learned like earlier, like preparing for action and taking action, and you choose what is the most important thing, the most important task that I have to execute in order to achieve these goals. And then you can put a like #1, like, because this is the most important, you prioritize these to-dos. And underneath that you put your second priority, what else you should do, third priority. Like usually it's like 1 to maximum 3 things, I would say, depending on how many goals and how many different areas you have. And then you just know, okay, I know my goals are clear, my goals motivate me, and I exactly know what to do, and I exactly know right now, okay, I just have to execute these goals daily. I don't have to do nothing else. There's no uncertainty. I just have to execute these to-dos. And you can, for example, I like to do it on a piece of paper, and you just read it out every morning. You have it like in your morning routine. You look at your goals, you write down your goals, and you look at the to-dos, and you know, okay, this is what I have to do today, and 5 years and 10 years, I will have achieved this. For example, I want to, like my goal is like in 5 years, I want to be financially free with my business, being able to travel, document everything on YouTube. Okay, if we reverse engineer it, what do I need? First of all, right now I need money. I need the cash flow in so I can put it into my business so it grows, so it is at some point where it grows itself and generates money. Okay, so what are the steps I could do today to make more money so I can put it into my business? Right now, it's everything I can do is the sales call. And sometimes I have the feeling like, okay, I don't want to do the sales call, and I'm not that motivated to do the sales call. But I look at my goals, I look at my to-dos, and the most important priority right now for me is I need the money. I need the money so I can put it into my business. So I know, okay, sales call is the most important thing. I could work on a YouTube video, I can go to the gym, I can do sales calls, but I know right now, okay, sales calls is what brings me closer to my goal, what is the #1 priority, so I do that. This is, by the way, also why I'm not super active here on YouTube, because I know, okay, I have this goal with YouTube. Of course, I have goals, but it's not my main priority. My main to-do are different things for my goals. Or another example, for example, if you want to study medicine or you want to become a doctor, I recently talked with a friend about it and I explained this to him. For example, what should you do? What is the most important priority? Is like, okay, sitting down and learning, doing your study, because I'm not an expert in medicine or anything, but I just assume, okay, it's just a lot of learning. But there are also other things that would be sharpening the skills or preparing for taking action. For example, what he needs sometimes is going to the gym or having like some time off where he does some exercises so he can then focus better on his studies. Okay, so now we know, okay, we have the goal of becoming a doctor. #1 priority is learning. #2 priority, maybe networking with other people who do medicine or want to do medicine. #3 is, okay, do something, do some exercises, because this helps you to learn and to concentrate better. And then you have it. You have clear goals and you have clear to-dos. And if you have clear goals and clear to-dos, you just have to execute. You just need the discipline, and it's almost certain that you will achieve your goals. Yes, I hope this was useful to somebody. Maybe it was obvious to some other people, but it was useful to me, because sometimes like you work a lot, like I said in the beginning, and you are not very productive. And if you just follow this, you know what to-dos are the right to-dos, are the really things that lead towards your goals. And yes, as I said, I hope it was useful, and thanks for watching.